Paranormal hunters Sam and Dean Winchester discover peculiar deaths where an unknown monster draws out the victim's fats. After learning that his brother allowed a treacherous angel named Gadriel to possess him to save his life, Sam realizes that trying to save each other causes more problems. With that, he decides to keep his brother at arm's length. In Stillwater, Minnesota, the townsfolk watch a hot dog eating competition between Wayne McNutt and Slim Jim Morgan. When Wayne wins, Slim accuses him of cheating, but his claims are dismissed. After taking the trophy and the cash prize, Wayne walks to his car laughing. He then takes out the hot dog from his pocket, which he hid from the contest to secure his win. As he takes a bite, a hooded figure appears in the back seat and starts drinking the fat from Wayne's body. As he twitches from his excruciating death, the figure feeds on him, deflating him like a balloon. Elsewhere, Dean and Sam hear about the case. According to Dean's research, Wayne shrunk from 300 pounds to 90, and this makes Sam question if witchcraft made it possible. Interested in solving the case, the brothers head to Stillwater's police station, where they introduce themselves as FBI agents. Sheriff Hanscom tells them that Wayne's death is caused by cardiac arrest, but he also suffered massive organ damage, as if everything was siphoned out of him. Sam asks if Wayne had any enemies, and Sheriff Hanscom mentions Slim, his rival in the competitive eating circuit. When Sam asks about it, he discovers that the people in Stillwater take this event seriously, and they even eat all sorts of stuff and practice for months. Wayne was the only person that Slim couldn't beat. Dean wonders if he's a suspect, but Sheriff Hanscom reveals that there are over 15 witnesses that can attest that Slim was at the hot doggery when Wayne died. After this, the brothers head to Slim's house. There, they catch Slim eating a bunch of lettuce, which he claims is perfect for training because it stretches the stomach. Just then, Sam asks him how well he knows Wayne McNutt. Slim replies that the man was a cheat and a weasel, and hearing about his death, he can only say that karma got him good. Dean notices the charms in the living room, so Slim tells him that his wife is romanical or a gypsy. The brothers speculate that this might lead somewhere, so Dean occupies Slim while Sam pretends to go to the bathroom. However, he actually heads to the couple's room. There, he finds a little brown bag on a nightstand, so he takes it and leaves with Dean. Before they go, they leave Slim with their business card, which contains their current address. When they get home, they find that the bag contains Wayne's hair, along with some other trinkets. Sam then discovers that based on romanical culture, what they found is called a putsi bag, which is used for hexes. The brothers then speculate that Slim's wife might have put a hex on Wayne without her husband's knowledge. Just then, someone knocks on the door, so Dean cautiously takes his pistol as he's about to open it. However, it's only Mala, Slim's wife, who's already aware that they took her putsi bag. As the three sit down to talk, Mala shares that she had a secret relationship with Wayne for years. However, Sam asks why she put a curse on him if she claims to love him. Mala then explains that putsi bags can also be used for blessings, so she used it on him to make him win. Before Wayne died, they planned to use the prize money for Mala's divorce from Slim, and later on, for their own wedding. Meanwhile, at the local gym, a woman named Carol works out alone. As she weighs herself, the hooded figure appears behind her and takes a dumbbell. The figure hits Carol with it, causing her to fall on the weighing scale. Suddenly, something moves inside her gut, and she starts screaming in pain. She then starts deflating just like Wayne, and her weight reduces from 180 pounds to 74. The following day, the Winchester brothers head to the crime scene, though they learn that Sheriff Hanscom is out on vacation. They discover that Carol died like Wayne, and she has a red suction mark on her side. Sam speculates that a changeling did this, but the victims aren't parents, which the creatures tend to target. Sam then sees one of the attractive gym trainers, so he subtly hints that he'll stay and ask her questions. However, Dean says he's weird around girls, so he'll talk to her instead. With this, Sam heads to the morgue to see if Wayne has the same mark as Carol. As Dean talks to the trainer, she tells him that she allowed Carol to stay past the gym's closing time because she's working so hard to lose weight for her wedding. She slipped her the key before leaving and told her to lock up after she was done. As the authorities take Carol's body away, the trainer blames herself for her death. She then grabs a piece of tissue, exposing the same suction mark on her back. That night, Dean tells Sam about the trainer's suction mark, and his brother also reports that Wayne had the same one just below his neck. Dean adds that the trainer abruptly lost weight after visiting Canyon Valley Wellness Spa for a month. According to the spa's website, they promise results in just 1 week, and this is without any surgery, extreme diets, or intensive workouts. With this, the brothers head to Canyon Valley, where they pretend to be trainers looking for jobs. As they speak with the owners, couples Maritza and Larry, they learn that Larry was Maritza's first client from Peru, and she helped him lose weight. However, there's only one trainer position available, so Sam gets it, while Dean gets assigned as kitchen staff. Unbeknownst to the brothers, Sheriff Hanscom is also in Canyon Valley, and she is about to get a cupping therapy session with Maritza. She worries that it'd hurt, but Maritza assures her that it won't, though it would leave a small bruise. Soon, Sheriff Hanscom falls asleep, and Maritza releases her horrifying monster proboscis, siphoning out the fats from her client's body. Meanwhile, Alonzo, one of the kitchen staff, tasks Dean with scooping pudding for the clients. Refusing to eat a salad for lunch, he decides to sneak a tub of pudding into his pocket for him to snack on later. Elsewhere, Sam leads a yoga class, and while the clients are holding their positions, he roams around to check their forms. This is when he discovers that everyone has marks on their backs. Meanwhile, Dean eats some of the pudding in the stockroom, only to start feeling drowsy and collapse. When the yoga class ends, Sam bumps into Larry, who's assisting Sheriff Hanscom after her cupping therapy. Sheriff Hanscom, who's still slightly dazed, calls out Sam as an agent, raising Larry's suspicion. As Sam panics, Dean calls him, which serves as the perfect excuse for him to leave. However, when he takes the call, he can hear Dean panting, merely saying "sweet potatoes." Sam quickly heads to the stockroom, where he eventually finds his brother over a sack of sweet potatoes. Dean tells him that he was tripped, and something in the pudding caused it. Because of this, Sam threatens the chef to reveal what's in the pudding, and he replies that they put supplements in it. The supplements are created by Maritza and Larry, but Dean says they're actually depressants that make them drowsy. Sam then shares about the suction marks on all of the clients. Puzzled by everything that's happening, the brothers speak with Sheriff Hanscom. She apologizes for bailing on them, but is happy to say that she lost 10 pounds in just 1 day. She adds that her husband leaving her for her weight is what motivated her to come to Canyon Valley. The brothers sympathize with her, but then reveal that they're working undercover because they speculate that the deaths in Stillwater are connected to the spa. When they mention the suction marks, Sheriff Hanscom shows them the one on her back, which she claims came from her cupping therapy. Dean asks if she ate any pudding before the session, and she says yes. Meanwhile, Larry figures out that the Winchester brothers are hunters and immediately reports this to Maritza. She asks how they knew, so Larry shows her an article about the deaths in Stillwater. He reassures her that he'll take care of it, but she must get rid of the evidence. Right away, she disposes of the tubs of fat in their fridge. However, she gets tempted to eat them, and as she's about to, a gun clicks behind her. To her surprise, it's Dean. Dean then ties her to a chair, demanding her to tell him the truth. Maritza explains that she's a pistaco or a Peruvian fat eater. She adds that she would never hurt anybody as she's only a parasite, and this is why she started Canyon Valley with Larry, because then they'd be able to help people lose weight while she feeds. However, Dean brings up the deaths in Stillwater, so Maritza has no choice but to reveal that Alonzo is her brother and he's responsible for the deaths. Meanwhile, Larry confronts Alonzo about his crimes, but he seems to be unapologetic about it. However, when he hears about the Winchester brothers, he throws the blame at Larry, who starved him. Enraged about his carelessness, Larry kicks Alonzo out, but he refuses to leave without his sister. Larry then tells him that Maritza doesn't want him around, and if he doesn't leave, he'll force him. At the same time, Sam happens to pass by the kitchen when he suddenly hears a loud commotion. When he gets inside, he finds Larry's lifeless body. After this, Sam joins Dean in interrogating Maritza. Learning that her husband has died, she tearfully shares that she brought Alonzo from Peru to show him a better way to live, where they can coexist with humans. However, he can't control himself and almost killed a client after taking too much fat. This caused him to be demoted to kitchen duty, which starved him and led him to kill. Although she reassures the brothers that she is on their side, they refuse to believe her if she doesn't reveal how they can kill Alonzo. Later on, the brothers head to the basement, where Alonzo spends most of his time. According to Maritza, there, they split up, but Alonzo ambushes Sam, pinning him to the ground with a shelf. To play with his emotion, Sam reveals that Maritza ratted him out, so Alonzo fights back. Sam manages to push him off and retrieve his knife, so the two get into an intense fight. However, Alonzo is too strong for the hunter, gaining strength from all the fat he's consumed lately. Before he can go for the kill, Dean jumps to the rescue and cuts off Alonzo's proboscis. overdoses, which ultimately kills him. The following day, the police arrive at Canyon Valley, and the Winchester brothers play out the events as a psycho killer on the loose. Meanwhile, Maritza is distraught after losing her family, and Sam sympathizes with her. Dean then discreetly tells Sam that they must kill her because his brother once told him that they must keep things strictly business, and their business is killing monsters. However, Sam clarifies that things must be strictly business between them. He asks Dean if he would have deserved to die if a hunter found him while he was possessed by Gadriel. This makes Dean feel guilty, so the brothers decide to take Maritza back to Peru. Later that night, Dean decides to confront Sam about their issues. He asserts that he saved his brother's life like he had multiple times. Dean admits that he doesn't always think things through, but he always does what he believes is right. Sam thinks this is actually the problem since Dean sees himself as the hero. Saving Sam's life back then led to another friend's death, along with more problems, so he doesn't see the point of him being alive. Instead, he thinks that Dean saved him so he wouldn't be alone. Dean argues that Sam would do the same if the situation were reversed. However, his heart breaks when his brother says that he won't before leaving.
Subscribe to watch more videos like this, turn on notifications and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.